Our next chapter is finite and non-finite verbs. Now, what is a finite verb? A verb which changes its form from depending on the number and the person of the subject and the tense of the verb is called a finite verb. And what is a non-finite verb? A verb which does not change its form depending on the number and person of the subject and the tense of the verb is called a non-finite verb. Now take an example of a finite verb. I watched cartoons last evening. Here watched is the finite verb. She watches cartoons in the evening. Here watches is the finite verb. Now take example of non-finite verb. I want to watch a film this week. Here to watch is the non-finite verb. Next example is Radha and Seema wanted to watch a film last week. Here to watch is the non-finite verb. Now what are the types of non-finite verbs? Infinitives, participles and gerunds. So what is an infinitive? A non-finite verb in its base form and the following the word to is called an infinitive. So example is I wish to see her. Here to see is the infinitive. Take another example. To forgive is divine. Here to forgive is infinitive. Now come to participles. What is a participle? A participle is a non-finite verb which acts like an adjective or a noun in a sentence. Example is we saw the fox chasing the rabbit. We saw the fox chasing the rabbit. Here chasing is the participle. Take another example. The book I am reading now is quite interesting. Here interesting is the participle. Now what is a gerund? A gerund is a non-finite verb formed by adding ing to the base form of verb. Its function as a noun in a sentence. Here take example. He likes reading. Here reading is the gerund because in reading we are getting ing form, so reading is the gerund. Now come to the next example. The magician tired predicting the future. Here predicting is the gerund.